I had to stop doing these 7 things in order to help me build my confidence, and it worked. The young woman that I was and the woman that I am today is so shockingly different, and I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful because I see how beneficial it is to build your confidence in life. It is affecting my money, my relationships with other people, my relationship with myself. I feel really beautiful. And the fact that I feel beautiful, it is so great to me because I never used to feel beautiful when I was younger. Building your confidence is essential for your life and your well-being. So here are 7 things that I stopped doing to become more confident. And if you don't know who I am, I'm Tashian, and this is the Natural Girls Club, where we talk about self-love, building your confidence through living in your authenticity. The first thing is I unfollowed all the people that I compared myself to that made me feel less than. I even stopped going on social media as much because even though I unfollowed some people, the algorithm, I was still seeing people who I compared myself to. Just removing the people who I compared myself to and just not comparing myself to people in general definitely helped me be able to fall in love with my own beauty, my natural hair. If you look on social media right now, the social norm, especially for Black women, is to have bundles, makeup, body yaddy yaddy that they bought. That can be a lot when you don't look like that, when you're not naturally like that, or when you're just embracing loving yourself and you're going in a different direction than that. When I separated myself from that, it gave me the opportunity to get to love myself without seeing what the other women in society that were being praised for being beautiful looked like. Separating yourself and giving yourself the space to just work on yourself without the outside pressure. Next, I had to stop caring what people think. It is so easy to not do things because you're worried about judgment. In order for you to build your confidence, you have to be okay with living in your authenticity. You feeling comfortable being you. And in order for you to do that, you have to accept yourself for your flaws, your advantages, the things that are good about you. You have to be comfortable with expressing yourself because that is true confidence. You're allowing your light to shine fully. If you are caring about what other people think, there's parts of you that won't let your light shine fully. There's parts of you that you won't express because you're caring about judgment or you're caring about how you're going to be perceived. Even though they're looking at you crazy, even though they might be judging, deep down they would love to have that level of freedom, that level of confidence. That's why people with extreme confidence usually have large followings, or people really look up to them, or they have a large platform because people desire to be like that. It takes deep courage to allow yourself to live in your authenticity. And some people don't have that courage. So don't care about what people think because they probably wish that they had the ability to do what you're doing anyway. And this also goes into seeking validation, not needing people to validate whether you look nice or whether your hair is nice, etc. Not needing anyone else's outside opinion to make you feel good about yourself, and just value your own opinion. Value how you feel about what you're doing, how you feel about how you look. And sometimes all it takes is really changing your perspective. We're used to living in a certain kind of way for so long. When you're moving in a different direction, it can be different at first. It can be unfamiliar at first. You might not like it at first, but if you give yourself the space to change your own perspective and leave everyone else's opinions and judgments out of it, you'll be able to really build confidence based on what you like, based on what you prefer, based on how you want to present yourself, how you want to express yourself. The third thing I had to stop doing was trying to fit in and be accepted. There's gonna be people who don't like what you're doing. There's gonna be people who are not accepting of how you're presenting yourself. There's gonna be people who judge you. So you can't be concerned with fitting in. You can't be concerned with being accepted. You just have to allow yourself to be you. Whatever comes with that, comes with that. Whoever rocks with it, rocks with it. Whoever doesn't, doesn't. This is going to involve you having to be okay with being alone, liking your own company, being fulfilled with your own company. And that's not to say that you're going to be alone all the time forever, but there might be moments when you are going to be alone, when you're building your confidence, when you're learning how to express yourself. The next thing I stopped doing was trying to follow trends. Every so often, there's a type of woman that is popular. There's a certain look that is popular with women. Instead of doing that, you gravitate to how you want to represent yourself, how you feel happy presenting, what you want to look like. You gravitate more towards what feels good to you. You pay attention to what colors you like to wear, what clothes you feel really confident in. You pay attention to what hairstyles you like. You pay attention to what kind of makeup you like to do. And also, some trends can be unhealthy. So taking into account your wellness as well is another reason why you shouldn't follow trends. The next thing that I had to stop doing, number 5, was negotiating with myself. Confidence is not only about how you present, but it is also your ability to show up and perform and do the things that you desire to do. Do you have the confidence to start that business? Do you have the confidence to start singing? Do you have the confidence to leave that relationship? Do you have the confidence to start that relationship? Do you have the confidence to go to that place alone? Having confidence will help you in life to make the decisions that you need to make. But it's something that you practice, it's something that you build like a muscle. One way that you do that is just to stop negotiating with yourself. Actually do the things that you say you're going to do for yourself. You say that you're going to work out, go work out. You say that you're going to eat better, go eat better. You say that you're going to work on your business, work on your business. You say that you're going to start posting on social media, post on social media. You can start small and work your way up. Continuously doing what you say that you're going to do for yourself is not only helping you build the results that you desire, helping you achieve what you desire, but it's also helping you compound your confidence. Just because you might not have everything together, don't let that stop you from showing up, making that move even when you don't feel ready. Stop saying tomorrow. Stop giving yourself excuses on why you don't have to do what you said that you would, and actually do it. And that changes your energy, that changes how you feel about yourself, and it also affects how you look. The 6th thing that I had to stop doing to become more confident is ignoring my needs. Ignoring what you need is so detrimental because there's parts of you that are not being fulfilled, and that can affect your life in multiple different ways negatively. Like, for example, if you need to sleep, but you keep going to sleep really late, it's going to affect your physical appearance. It's going to affect how you're able to show up for yourself. If you really need to leave a relationship, whether it be platonic or intimate, it's going to affect you mentally. It's going to drain your energy, and that is going to affect you physically, how you look, how you show up for yourself. It's a trend right now for a lot of women to act like they don't desire to be in a relationship, that they don't need companionship. Companionship is something that we all need as humans. So allow yourself to work on yourself to get a relationship. Allow yourself to work on yourself to get a better friend group, or put yourself out there more to be open to a relationship or to be open to new friends. You have to be able to assess what you need and actually give that to yourself, actually work on giving that to yourself, because if you don't, you're going to be ignoring parts of yourself that really need your attention, and they are going to negatively impact your life. The final thing I had to stop doing in order to build my confidence is stop pretending like I wasn't insecure. The fact of the matter is, in order to heal something, in order to work on something, you have to accept and admit it. So once I was able to accept the fact that I was actually insecure, I was able to not only heal my insecurities by changing my perspective, changing how I thought about myself, getting to the root of my insecurities. It gave me the opportunity to be real with myself about the different things that I didn't really like about myself. I was able to accept it and work on it because I was no longer in denial, because I wasn't ashamed of my insecurities anymore, and I had low self-worth. I was able to actually address it. And this is still a process for me. I'm still working on my insecurities. I'm still becoming the best version of myself. I'm still tackling these different areas within myself. But because I'm aware of it, because of that initial time, I accepted it and worked on it. Every time I find something that I'm insecure about, anytime I see something that comes from lack or insecurity, I am able to address it within myself and accept it. I know that it is a bit embarrassing or a bit shameful, I guess, to accept that you have a flaw. You know, you guys know what I'm talking about. Accept that you have a flaw, accept that you don't like yourself, accept that you have some insecurities. It's difficult to do, especially in a world where a lot of people aren't openly talking about their insecurities. A lot of people aren't openly talking about their flaws. In my friend group, none of my friends spoke like they had flaws or spoke that like they had insecurities. I didn't really feel comfortable speaking about my own insecurities to them or myself. I was actually kind of embarrassed that I had insecurities, that I didn't really love myself. So admitting that to myself was a huge step because I was able to move forward. I was able to work on it. I was able to grow. So those are the 7 things that I stopped doing that helped me become more confident. If you would like to grow in your confidence with me, I have a new program where we reset your confidence over the course of 12 weeks while also helping you achieve what it is that you desire in those 12 weeks. So building your confidence through natural beauty, natural hair, reframing how you feel about yourself, while also working together to achieve our goals together within those 12 weeks. So if that seems interesting to you, join my community. The link is in the description where you can learn all about the confidence reset. Thank you guys so much. This is the Natural Girls Club. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to stay. I'm Tashiann and I'm out.